So we're back with demonetization, and here I'm going to talk about the negative impact of demonetization. And since Indian economy is a cash dependent economy, it was really hard hit, and especially the unorganized sector, in that the daily wage earners, they were hit the most. The way it was implemented was the way it was implemented hurt the common people the most. So uh, we're just going to talk about the negative impacts. If you can just see how much of chaos and confusion there was. So the drawbacks of demonetization, whatever their merits they talked about or the objective they had, the important thing was that there was chaos and inconvenience among common people. Everyone was rushing to get rid of the, the demonetized notes. And because of inadequate supply of new notes, the banks and ATMs witnessed long queues everywhere, in towns and villages, everywhere there. And another thing which was found was this heavy cost involved. Heavy cost in, say, destruction of the old currency notes and printing the new currency notes involved heavy cost for the government. And another very important thing which was overlooked or they didn't think much about it was that demonetization resulted in additional cost due to recalibration of the ATMs. They had to be adjusted according to the new currency notes that were printed. We had the 2000 rupees 2000 note, a new rupees 5000 note that those were printed. So that also was a heavy cost as well as problems for the common masses. And another thing was that definitely there was a slowdown of economy. The GDP fell by 2% during that time, and the demonetization created a cash crunch because there was an inadequate supply of new notes. So the business activities were disrupted due to decrease in cash based sales and cash payments. Small businesses suffered financial losses, and some of them they closed down. And even foreign investment was affected. And so it really there was a deep hurt to the economic sentiment everywhere, and large scale layoffs, as I also pointed out, of the unorganized sector, which is a real big sector in our economy, that is the informal economy, because 90% of our workforce in India is engaged in the informal economy or the unorganized sector of the economy for their livelihood. And this segment of the economy is highly cash dependent and is cash sensitive. So, because of the note ban, it implied that the cash purchase of input and cash payment of wages came to a grinding halt. It became impossible. They couldn't do it. And so this led to absolute instant cut in production activity, and there was a large scale layoff as a result. And the daily wage earners lost their employment from day one of demonetization. So it was that was we could say was a bad impact of demonetization. So, like for example, just banning nearly 86% of the currency in circulation led to a serious cut in monetary base of the country. And So all parameters of economic activities. So we've done that also. So what are the parameters of economic activities? Production, consumption, investment, and exchange. So they all received a huge big jolt. So there was an environment of economic slowdown.